What's been happening in the wake of that hideous anti-gay legislation in Uganda should surely bring a jolt of encouragement to every activist. It's obvious that President Museveni got the message that he couldn't kill gay people indiscriminately just because he's surrounded by a group of demented political and religious homophobes. It's equally clear that what turned the tide was a coalition of gay rights activists in Uganda and internationally who put tremendous pressure on Western countries to put pressure on Uganda, and they did. I couldn't help but laugh when President Museveni, with some consternation, indicated that he'd been contacted by the Canadian Prime Minister, the British Prime Minister, Secretary of State Clinton, all of them wanting to talk about gays. My God, he said, this is a foreign policy issue. He's right. On the other hand, we're not out of the woods yet. President Museveni just this last week gave voice to that ridiculous notion that Western homosexuals are recruiting young men in Uganda, and the legislation itself continues to have so many odious provisions that it's got to be expunged entirely. But it's clear that the advocacy is working. By the way, just as a concluding addendum, did you notice what was missing from the list of lobbyists that President Museveni rhymed off? The Brits, the Americans, the Canadians? If he had been called, as he should have been called, by the Secretary General of the United Nations, he would doubtless have said so. I'm Stephen Lewis.